In my previous video, I unveiled the M2 Abrams. Now, that video included the Gen 1 and 2. This is the newest generation, which has winches. And the Gen 1 doesn't have this segment right here with the angular parts and sawed-off shield. The reason why it now has it is because it was blocking the optics line of sight. Now, as you can tell by my work versus the tank's work, I did not make this tank. It was instead the M1A2 Abrams Set 3 package that I used was made by a person named Kukul Shinzu, is I believe how you pronounce it. And they make amazing tanks. I highly recommend them. And the main things I did was add this, so it has better side armor, because that is an issue with side armor plating. It's obviously not as good as front, because I'm going to tell you this here now. My favorite part about this tank is the fact it has composite armor. It actually works too. It will take multiple hits to the front and still be fine. Now, I made a utility version, which adds a bulldozer blade, which I like because I can bulldoze stuff, and I can angle it up, and now the shot trap's protected, and the gun kind of has a stabilized platform for it, which is a really nice feature. And the trophy system on top is amazing, because you hit Q, it spins up, it has two layers at two different angles, high and low, and that was not a good idea because it's going to shoot at the tanks, but this allows it to intercept incoming miniature flying drones or planes, as seen in my previous video. It also has flares, which allow it to intercept incoming missiles as well. Now, this tank already had flares. I don't know if I can get a good camera angle where you can see them. You know, I can't, but the flares, there's a logic system. I don't fully understand it, but theoretically, I think it's supposed to work like the real-life one, which basically, as the heat-seeking missile comes at it, that shoots off the flare, causes it to miss. Because the heat-seeking missiles in this game can be very overpowered, which is exactly why I used it for my trophy system. As you can see, it blew off the barrel of the other tank. And I'm going to stop spinning that because the three tanks loaded together kind of cause physics engine issues, which causes massive lag spikes. However, these tanks are amazing. And I wanted to give the proper credit to the guy that made the base tank and explain to you the upgrades and modifications I made to it. Especially because I changed the gears in it, and I gave it, as you can see here, I need to change the color of those because they did not max the inside of the tank. But I gave it compressors, which adds more engine power. And so it has really good acceleration, well, having amazing armor and firepower. However, it does have an issue because it's so heavy. Physics, it doesn't want to stop moving once it starts moving. But it is still very impressive. And my favorite part about the dozer blade is if you hit numpad 4, it comes right off. And you can use it as a barrier and use it to place down barriers to protect soldiers, which is good in combat service. And that is very useful because you can just run up, hide behind it. Your head will still get hit, so you gotta be careful of that. But it still acts as a form of protection, and if a car hits it, that car's gonna stop or go flying. I've done testing. That thing will stop it, almost guaranteed. And after that, there isn't anything much to talk about besides the fact that this tank is amazing. So, goodbye, have a good afternoon, or morning.